You're becoming the Empress. You're becoming more creative. Okay, guys. So I have a spread here. Let's see if we can make any sense of it. And the first deck was this one. And we have Release Your Ex, Religious Factors, and Passion. Okay. This is how it works. So let's start out with this Release Your Ex. So, X energy, karmic energy, is like a noun, okay? It's a person, it's a place, it's a thing, or maybe an idea. But there is something that needs to be at the top of the chopping block, okay? And highlighting Release Your Ex, the removal of toxic people, places, things, or ideas. Highlighting that is Religious Factors, which talks about tradition, which talks about the way things look, which talks about, being in step with the social norm, okay? And breaking free from these restrictions, from these principalities, from these ruling dispositions, okay? Your masters, okay? So it may be some things you were taught in childhood. It may be some things that you gathered along the way because of what happened in your childhood, or because of the things that happen in natural life. You're going to live and learn. You're going to love, and sometimes that love is going to result in some pain. This is a part of life. So if we shut down every time we have to deal with life, and we take everything negatively that has happened to us, instead of understanding that it happened for us, then we're going to run into stagnant energy. And that's what we're needing to release, because it's not serving us, okay? And it's keeping back the true passion in life, okay? And what's hidden underneath the deck, I showed you guys, you deserve love, okay? So you need to stay optimistic about what's going on in your life. That's the only way you can get to the next level. Let go of control issues, okay? And reconcile with your higher self, okay? Because everything that you are, you see my turmeric on my face? Because everything that you are, everything that you will be, is already who you were, okay? It's just we have to dust ourselves off, okay? Let's move on. So release your ex, releasing of these toxic behaviors, these ways that no longer serve us. It is clarified with the enlightened one. And that's actually, I gave it to you upside down. So I gave it to you standing right side up. So maybe for some people, they have a complete understanding. They've gone into themselves. They've gone into contemplation. They've removed the outside influences as much as they can. They've started to concentrate on themselves, okay? They started to dine at a table of one, okay? And that's what it's going to take to release these old ways of doing things, okay? Because if you stay in the same environment where these same activities, behaviors, the same people are, the same thoughts, okay, you're going to get the same results. So if you think you're going to bypass this illumination stage, what is going on with my nails? If you think you're going to bypass going and doing the shadow work, you're kidding yourself. And like I said, some people have turned this right side up. Look at that beautiful blazing sun her head has turned into. She's enlightened. Okay? And she put her big girl pants on. Or you put your big boy pants on. Okay? And you're moving forward in the direction that you're meant to. Following your passion. Stepping out from underneath the masters, the controllers. Okay? And it can be intimately. It can be family, healing family issues. It can be healing, traditional things that keep you burdened. Okay? And they come in a lot of different forms. They can come from the school system. They can come from natural child rearing. Because when we raise a child, what we're really doing is training them up in the way that we think they should go. So we are putting things on them that aren't necessarily fitted for them. So as we get older, we have to learn how to balance the scale. Okay? We have to really get our head into the game and understand that some of the things that we were taught no longer serve us. I'm not going to say it didn't serve us at one point. I'm not going to say it didn't serve as a protection for you. I'm not going to say it didn't serve to move you into the space that you are now. But those things are done. Justice is coming in. Setting things straight. And right behind that is the tarot card. This is a painful ending. But the crown is coming out of there. The crown is coming out of that tarot moment. Okay? So you're ending these things. You're releasing, okay? But it's some great, passionate things that will come out of this, okay? You'll have new people, new places, new ideas that are rooted in who you authentically are. And if it were not, you would not have this passion, okay? So again, stay optimistic about your life. Your love life is your life. You should be full of love. Okay? Why? Because you deserve love. Okay? And it's the highest frequency. So if you really want to break free of tradition and step into who you are by releasing what no longer serves you, you'll get this new beginning and it'll spill all over every aspect of your life. Okay. Hope is the conduit for miracles. This is why. This is why you want to stay optimistic. This is why simple math. This is why you want to stay in giving and receiving love. This is why. This is why you want to let go of your control issues. Because it's the conduit for miracles. What do you think, we're just doing it because we're just following the yellow brick road? No. We're going to see the Wizard of Oz. We're going to Source. And when we get to Source, when we get back to Source, when we remove ourselves as the stumbling block and allow Source in, that's when the miracles occur. That's when the time speeds up and the flowers just seem to grow from nothing. Okay? That's when your life starts to blossom and all of these opportunities start coming forth and all of these people start coming around that just happen to fit so wonderfully into what God has for you. I am the loving energy of the universe. All of these cards are talking about the same thing. You deserve love. So whatever was taught to you about love, people didn't realize whatever they were teaching you in love, that's what they were teaching you about yourself, because you are that love and there is nothing separate. How you treat other people, how you go forth in this world, yielding your wand, is how you feel about yourself. So if you're stifled, if you're stuck in the old that no longer serves in the current day, if you're not in the now, if you're not following who you are at the core, if you don't have the blueprint of who you are at the core, if you're not able to read your characteristics, if you're not able to understand that you're the universe and the universal language of the universe is math, it's simple, 1, 2, 3. If you don't understand how those numbers correlate to you, it's going to be hard for you to get from under this mind control, no matter who it's coming from. The presence of love will always cast out fear. Listen, it's a spiritual war. Everybody knows it. But when it's time to overstand it, this is when we fumble on the play. Okay? There is no greater energy. There is no higher power than love, the giving and receiving of it. This is what makes you powerful. This is how the miracles grow. This is how you step into your authentic place in life. This is how you step into your station in Christ. This is how you follow your passion and get rewarded for it. This is how it happened. And judgment is here. We have judgment and justice. Okay? The sun is coming in. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. The Empress is coming in. It's time to create. And this is what's hidden under the deck. You're tired of being left out in the cold. You're tired of it. Okay? So guess what? You're bringing it into yourself. You're learning to raise up your own cup, to stay up on your own high horse. Okay? Because everything was not fine. Everything is not fine. So you have to throw this all away and get a new beginning. Change your thoughts. Elevate your thinking. Get excited. Stay optimistic. Because you deserve love. Let go of control issues. You're the only one who can make these things happen. Why? Why would I want to do this, Candace? Hope is the conduit for miracles. I know you want miracles. I know you want to see what that do. Or you can keep going in the same cycles that this tradition has for you. Moving on. Water your garden. How do you grow this love within yourself? Water your garden. Take care of yourself. Say what you mean what you say. Stop saying yes when it's really a no. Stop saying no when it's really a yes. Stop saying maybe when you could care less to respond. Just be who you are. And all of that energy that you were previously given to other people will stay with you. And people will see that you're setting up boundaries for yourself and they have no choice but to respect it. Water your garden. Nourish yourself. Take care of yourself. Take in what's good for you. Once you start taking in what's good for you, the outside actions get a little easier because you're able to clean your body. So you clean your thoughts. You saw the Ace of Swords come out. Change the way you're thinking. Elevate your thoughts. Take back your power. You have choice in what you want to think. You have choice in the trail of thoughts that you follow. Choose the highest thoughts. Stay optimistic. That's the way. That's the conduit of miracles. Release the old way of doing things. The things that did not serve you or work for you. That brought about no effective change. That brought about no joy, no bliss, no passion. Release your masters and stand in your own power. You are the sovereign. You are the one. You were gifted everything that you needed for godliness. Don't let fear keep you from that which is already yours. And you're not standing alone. You have energy surrounding you. And the more you start paying attention to the things that really matter, like your light, your love, then you attract these energies, these higher vibrational energies. And they protect you and empower you. Just like when you're in your lower self, you attract lower vibrational energies. And your anger is reinforced, and your doubt is reinforced, and your anxiety is reinforced. But you're a child of the cosmos, okay? So you can choose to be a child of the earth, of the barren earth, things that live and die. Or you can choose to be limitless and powerful and never ending, the beginning and the end. It's up to you. And that's clarified. Underneath the deck, what's hidden is the 7 star sisters, birth and creations, tapestry of life, expression. You can do it 100 million different ways. But if you want to do it the way that brings you joy, bliss, happiness, love, energy, if you want to do it that way, you got to do it your authentic way. What was made for you. And a lot of times, you will have fears and reservations. Why? Because it's truth, and it should make you fix your collar a little bit. It should make you get yourself together a little bit. This is what it is. You should be expecting these great things. You should be expecting love. You should expect higher vibrations. You shouldn't expect drama. You shouldn't expect quarreling. Unless these things are elevating us, unless these things are helping people to levitate, then you shouldn't expect these things, and you shouldn't dwell in these energies. It's a balance, okay? People like to talk a lot about narcissists and empaths, right? But it's a balance. It's somewhere here. Nice and easy, steady, wins the race. Because the narcissist is a healing person. They're just over here on the spectrum. An empath is a healing person. They're just over here on the spectrum. But if I am to grow in my power and my abilities to be of service on this planet, I must learn how to communicate with the narcissist. And that's easy. It's not as hard as you think it would be. Because deep inside, you can relate. Because deep inside, you may even be jealous of the narcissist in their ways and how they're able to do this and able to do that. We can learn things from the narcissist, just like a narcissist should be learning from the empath. We're here to teach each other. We're not better. This is your lot that you've been given. So let's see what you do with it. This is my lot that I've been given. Watch me do what I do. Let's clarify this religious factors. Yeah, I see my turmeric mask on my face. Listen, you gotta make it do what it do. Wheel of Fortune, things not turning around. It's going to take effort to change your life. Just like, well, this is my thing. I'm all about that action. If I don't like something, I change it. Period. If I don't like it, I turn it around. I look at it all different types of angles until I set it the way I like it. Oh, we're going to do it like this. I know they say it's supposed to be like this, but I'm going to tilt mine to the side so I can see it a little better and I can work with it a little better. Whatever you have to do, whatever you have to tweak to get from under things that don't serve you, from these principalities, from these ruling dispositions, from these people that tell you, well, if you love me, you do this. Well, if you love your children, you do this. Well, if you love your mama, you do this. Well, if you love God, you do this. What? Last time I checked, I don't need anyone to tell me how to do any of the above. I'm a free man. And I has the ability to choose for themselves. Do you need a master? Some of us may need masters. I don't know. Y'all tell me. But I'm really talking to the people who don't. Who just need to step into their power. Step into who they authentically are. And there's plenty of ways to do it. But you haven't done it yet. There's plenty of resources. But they haven't been effective. Let's clarify. Release your ex. Releasing things that just cause confusion, cause drama, cause a not moving forward, chaos. Now we can work with this, but only if we're going to turn it into this. Only if it's going to be used to change it all around. Only if it's going to be fuel to the fire. Because let's face it, you're going to have things that show up in your life like this. You're going to have opposition, and that should make you better. You're not supposed to stay in it and that be your life. No, you're supposed to see it and transmute it. See it and do something with it. How? How do I do something with this, Candace? How do I do something with chaotic energy? How do I do something with people trying to control me? How do I do something with people trying to manipulate me? You stay optimistic. And you move like a magician does. Because you deserve love. So only a crazy person will stay in an environment where they're not being loved and they say they want love. The universe is very simple. Whatever you're giving your emotions to, whatever you're responding to, good, bad, and different, it doesn't know. It just say, oh, you want more of that? No problem. Here you go. Here's some more of chaos and confusion. Here's some more of that. Here's some more of in and out of court. Here's some more of in and out of relationships. Here's some more of in and out of arguments. Here's some more in and out of jobs. Here's some more of that. Here's some more of poverty. Here's some more. You like it. You're doing well in it. Clarify this passion. For some reason, as we start to break through and move towards who we're meant to be, hearts get broken. Some people feel offended. You may even feel offended. You may break your own heart because you'll realize that your environment has to change because you're changing. You're becoming more enlightened, more aware. And once you look at yourself in the mirror, only a fool will forget what they saw. So it will be a transition. There will be some rain. There will be some leaking hearts that may even be yours. There'll be some heartache. Again, if you're not ready to transmute that, if you're not ready for that type of mastery, what's the alternative? Staying stuck? You already know what that's like. I can't do it. Let's clarify a few more. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Six of Swords. Okay. Six of Swords. Let your faith help you. If you've never leaned on it to this extent before, why not give it a try? Again, Hope is the miracle for conduits. It's easy to hope when things are looking great. It's easy to hope when things are already grand. But when you're in situations where you're being lied to, manipulated, and all of these things that you're allowing someone else to do to you, this is when the true test of a man's character comes to the forefront. This is when we separate the girls from the ladies and the boys from the emperors. This is where we do it. If you're so stuck in this 3D mindset and all you can focus on is what you see in front of you, you're not going to make it. It takes insight, intuition, and believing that you and your small little boat can make it across this grand, raging river of uncertainty. And if you need to, take all your little regrets with you. Take everything you need to. I suggest you take nothing. But you can take whatever you want to. But as you continue traveling across that river, you're going to have to drop some things off. But when you start out, take it all with you if you need to. But make moves. Be the master. Don't be in response to life. Order life. Call things that aren't as if they are. That's what you're called to do. You're called to step into your magician power. You are the great magician. Look at that beautiful red coat she has on. She's a pioneer. Okay? She is the Alpha and the Omega. She's the beginning and the end. She's the Christ. She's the Godhead. She's everything pure, everything perfect. She's the Virgin Mary. She is the causality of her reality. Period. She's making things happen. And she's not waiting for anybody to do it for her. She's taking the heartache and pain and transmuting it. Now you have a choice. You can continue to grieve. You can continue to stand in direct opposition of other people and play the blame game. You can continue to pretend that people put you out, that you're standing on the outside, that you're the one that's being rejected. When in reality, this bridge has been here for years. When in reality, you're standing with your back to that which is great for you. And you're focused on the heartache and pain. You're focused on what people wouldn't do, couldn't do. You're focused on what you couldn't do. You're focused on everything that has nothing to do with the reality of the situation and how life really is made. The threads of life. Ciao. Do we understand that now?
Yeah.
Respect! Introduce yourself. My name is Josiah.
What do people think of you, but you're really not like that?
They think I'm soft. They think I'm really soft.